It's only game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero War Central, and in today's video, we're going to talk a little bit about how to be successful in the Phantom Tour, all of these chapters, 1 through 7, indeed, although 1's kind of easy mode. How to be successful and, when to know when to surrender. First of all, there are going to be a lot of people suggesting a lot of teams, and all of them are probably fine, okay? Generally speaking, so long as you have a team that can counter the final boss. In this case, we've got magic damage team. We've got Kayla and Aiden, so a strong back end is going to be super helpful. As long as you have a team that can do a lot of work versus, this team right here. Remember, the enemy team doesn't have pets. There's 6 heroes there, so you got to, be careful of all of that. But all of that doesn't really matter so much as getting to a rank 7 hero team. And, that starts with picking some heroes that are in this starting hero stall. We're actually going to refresh this because we're going to try to make a very specific point here that are paired up. There's going to be a lot of team suggestions that are like Orion and not Helios. And of course, I'm not going to find any of those right off the bat here. Yeah, Orion and not Helios. So while Orion by himself is a very good hero, and you will get single hero cards later on, early on, it's really all about picking up a tank, a damage dealer or 2, a support if you can, and a good healer. The core of your team, like either the tank and the damage dealer, or the tank and the healer, or the healer and the damage dealer, they have to be a dual card pairing. So I've already wasted a couple of refreshes on this, a couple of the stall coins on refreshes. So we're going to restart this. We're going to surrender and start back over. We want to start off with a common pairing. Aurora Iris, is a good combo. And then from there, it's okay to occasionally pick the pairings, right? And in this instance, I think Aiden is probably a good healer to have here. We're actually going to go use Martha and Aiden, I think. So we're going to go with that just to get it started, just to get out of the gate. We're going to try not to buy any more Aiden and Kayla stuff, but you want to try your best to focus on a particular set of heroes. It's going to take you really far really quickly without getting too into it. Nothing good here. That's super bad luck. And sometimes this is just going to happen. See, Aurora Iris, there you go. And the hero that's going to round out this team is going to be Orion and Martha here. So we're actually going to go ahead and let's go ahead and grab Martha since we already have 2 damage dealers, and we're going to grab Orion next. Now this strategy that we're going with here, and not to pick on Zilch here, but this is an example of one of the more difficult suggestions to go with. And, we've got Aurora, Orion, Iris, Martha, Aiden. There are several heroes in there that aren't paired up with any of the other heroes. And it's going to happen. The best team suggestions are going to have 4 of the 5 heroes that are paired up. So, for example, Martha Satori and maybe Astaroth Heidi. Like Astaroth Heidi is a pairing that you can find common in here. And then Martha Satori is a good pairing as well. If you stick to those kind of teams, you're going to have a much higher win rate or a much higher chance to win at the end than what all of our, myself and Olympus and Trade Boy, all of those guides, the people suggesting teams on Discord and Facebook, you're going to have a much higher chance of getting a rank 7 of the heroes that you need for a team if you stick to those pairings instead. I'm going to do okay here because, I'm off to a really good start as far as luck, as far as what I'm getting. So we're going to be fine. So again, spending the chips there on that one, that's kind of a bad thing. Look how many heroes that I've got started here. Look at all of these heroes. I'm on my 3rd fight, and I've got 3, 6, 8 heroes for this team, and there's not going to be hardly any opportunity to get less than 8 heroes to build this team. It's just the nature of it. We are going to refresh this a couple of times to try to find. See, that was what I'm talking about, Astaroth Heidi or an Ishmael Sebastian line. You know what I mean? So here's an Orion by himself. Occasionally you are going to get these situations where you do get the hero by themselves. We're going to buy this Aurora, though, just to bulk up the tank a little bit more. And let's refresh once more to see if we can get anything good. We did not. Now, why not refresh one more time? Nothing. Okay, so we've got an Orion and an Orion Helios pin for next time. We should be fine here. Okay. Okay. So we should probably take one of each of these while we have it, just to level up our guys a little bit more. We don't want the Merlin. I'm tempted to take this Iris right here. Maybe the Helios. Nothing. Okay, so we do need Cora. So that's all of our pets. That's all of our pets right there. 66. If we spend 66, it maxes our Iris and gives us a 6 out of 7. So we'll only have 2 maxed heroes. I really want to try to get a third maxed hero, but I'm thinking that we're not going to be able to get to it. And that is a bummer right there. I mean, we can max our Martha, but if we do that, we lose out on everything else. So what do you guys think? Having a maxed out Martha is probably the best thing because we're going up against the thick Kayla. That might actually be the best. So okay. All right. So I think this is the team that we're going to have the best chance with. A lot of people are going to say Kane for Aurora. Yeah, I think that we're out of luck here. Yeah, see, this is exactly the problem that I was afraid of having. Is the team that's suggested here? It just costs too many double hero cards in order for it to be effective. And I guess I got some bad luck there. Just too many low-level heroes. Yeah. Sometimes it happens that way. Sometimes it happens. So that's the deal. That's it. So now we have to, we can keep trying with different pets if we want to, or we can restart and try a team that has more common hero choices. Or, we can try the same team again. Look, 2 Aurora Iris. Maybe we can just get lucky this time around with a better draw. So this is exactly what I was talking about in the video earlier. Astaroth Heidi is a pairing, right? Astaroth Heidi is a pairing. Lars and Krista are a pairing together, and then of course Martha and Satori is a pairing as well. But very quickly, I've gotten a lot of the same. You just spend way less if you can get a team that's got 2 pairs of heroes that you really want to use. So now coming down to the end of chapter 6, I've got some stuff locked in for pens there. Doing pretty well. I need a Heidi and an Astaroth. The Albus, the Chorus. Probably grab that. Albus for Heidi, sure. I may run out of luck here and not rank up my Heidi and Astaroth any higher. And that would be, oh my gosh, I can't believe I just blew past that Heidi right there. That was dumb. That was really dumb. I need to go slower. Sure would have been nice to have this 2 runs ago. Like, man, this right here would have been perfect. Man, that would have been perfect. That would have been perfect. I guess I'm kind of stuck with just buying a pet now. If I roll this again, I can't buy two 12s, and there's not 2 12s anyway. So we'll just buy the Biscuit. Let's hope for the best here. So we'll put Albus here, and I guess Biscuit there, and hope that the tank can stand up. A lot of people say that this one is definitely difficult. Having these 2 guys getting beat up in the back is a big problem. But I got Krista still alive. Maybe she can stick it out. Probably not. We'll try it a couple more times. With just for the sake of randomness. Maybe swap the pets around a little bit. Let's try to swap some pets around a little bit. Let's put Axel and Oliver on the back end here. Biscuit on the front. Because these 2 really have to stay alive is the thing. Martha, this Kayla just chewing through our team is kind of the problem. I mean, we're a lot closer to... Oh, I got it! There we go. Okay. So just moving the pets around a little bit. Pets matter, guys. Pets do matter. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, there we go. And I got the red gift of Dominion, 50,000 tracks, 10 platinum hits. Now for the final silence. I don't know if I have enough to get there. Let's see. We need, 250? Let's just see if we can get there with what we have. Okay, we got enough. All right. On to chapter 7. Let's go.